Tyrese details issues with ex-wife Samantha Lee, which led up to their divorce.
I have not been able to talk about anything that's been on my mind for the last 2 years because my lawyer said, chill out. We are going to have our day in court where we're going to present everything that Samantha said, everything that she did, how she went about everything. But you have to be conscious.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
There is a particular movement that's happening. And I said, I got it. Women are very vocal. They're protesting for women's rights. There's activism happening on levels. First of all, as a black, 2 black daughters, I could not be more proud of all of these women that are out here speaking up and speaking out about all of the things that they have been suffering in silence with. Equal pay, equal rights, Roe v. versus Wade, just all this crazy going on in the world. My brother, do me a favor. Just come over here for a second, because some of the stuff I'm talking about, I want you to hear. But if you make any noise in the background right now, it's going to throw me completely off. You know, I've been out of town. You don't know anything that's going on with me. I've been in Atlanta. Let's hear your brother out for a second. You know, your presence alone is making a big difference. I don't need you to cook nothing, grab nothing, go nowhere. Just be present. Listen to your brother. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. So, I cannot talk about anything because as much as we have divorced, it's technically not a divorce because now we have to do a whole nother trial because everything about what we tried to show and prove and present, which is legally my constitutional right, every time we said anything, we were literally shut down. I never kicked Samantha out of my house. I never kicked Samantha out of my house with my 1-year-old daughter at the time. That did not happen. I was in New Jersey working on a film called Rogue Hostage. I was with a brother named Rod Gardner, who is married to Leticia Gardner. They're both very famous on TikTok, Instagram. I love them both to this day. I took Rod to New Jersey with me. He is an ex-NFL player. Him and his wife been married. They got beautiful kids. They've been together about 12 years. They said to me, man, since we've been together, we have never been separated for more than 4 days. I said, wow. That must be something to be able to say, whatever their job is, whatever they're doing, most married people that are successful can never fix their mouth to say, I've never been away from my wife or my children physically for more than 4 days. Me as a movie star, I can hit the road for 4 months. No pickups, no drop-offs at school. I'm missing everything, everything. I'm a lion. I'm a hustler. I'm out in the field doing whatever it takes to feed my family in whatever country I need to feed my family in. Now, the mother, if she's not the actress, the entertainer, the music touring person that's constantly on the road, she has the luxury of being able to be a part of every single moment, every single day. I do not agree with the dinosaur thinking that people from the 50s, 60s, and 30s, shut up, make me a turkey sandwich, be barefoot, have my babies. I'm paying all the bills. Shut up. That's some dinosaur shit. The woman that I was raised by, the self-sufficient, strong woman named Priscilla, she had her boyfriend, she had her husband. She raised all 4 of us on her own. She did the best she could. I buried my mother. She died on Valentine's Day this year. My mother has also taught me, don't ever see and witness shit, injustice, people being treated like shit, people that are innocent in jail because they were lied on, accused of shit that they never said and never did, and they are being criminalized. Their reputation is fucked up. Don't just sit there and let somebody do that to you. That's not the little boy I'm raising. That's my mama, bro. My mama, maybe that's some South Central LA shit. My mama said, speak up and speak out. If you see somebody being treated like shit in your classroom, the teacher might not be treating you like shit because they might like you. But I need you to speak up on what you see, what you hear, and what you witness. And don't ever turn a blind eye on some shit. That's my mama. That's who my mama raised. You see what I'm saying? So Samantha, your mama's been divorced 4 times. For whatever those reasons are, that's her business. You were born and raised in New Jersey. When your mama broke up with your father, she kidnapped you from New Jersey and moved to Atlanta. Something's going on up in there. Something ain't right. Something's very toxic and vile and fucked up about that choice to take you away from your father. Move to a whole nother state. Kidnap, illegally kidnap your children and move to Atlanta. That's your mama. That's a choice she made. That's also the woman who raised you. So when that saying, apples don't fall too far from the tree, when you grow up in and around dysfunction, toxic behaviors, patterns, thoughts, and intentionality, then it's not surprising when you were raised by that and then you become that. I don't give a how pretty you are. There's a lot of really bad people in jail that are very attractive. Let's not get into how sexy and attractive somebody is and then mask it with you must be a good person because you're attractive. It doesn't mean I'm a good person because I'm a millionaire. It doesn't mean I'm a good person because I'm a celebrity. It doesn't mean I'm a good person because I drive a Rolls Royce and live in a fucking mansion. I don't ever want anybody to convince themselves that your favorite celebrities and stars are good people because they're sexy and attractive. I'm not saying I'm a bad person. I'm saying stop convincing yourself of all of this surface, superficial shit, because the real evil people, they have mastered deception. They have mastered how to walk in a room, crack the right joke, be charming, charismatic. They know how to allure their victims into their web and you look at the Black Widow and you be like, oh man, it's shiny, you know, nice looking, but you let the motherfucker bite you, you'll die. Some of the most poisonous snakes in the world are appealing to the eye. Even the fucking cobra knows how to get up and dance back and forth, damn near smiling at you. Walk your ass up close to it and watch what happens when that venom get inside your ass. This woman went on record with court documents, lied, and said that I kicked her and my 1-year-old innocent baby out of the house. How can I do some shit like that when I was physically in New Jersey? I was with you.
Yes, sir.
I was with you and Rod. Archie? How can I kick Samantha out the house with a 1-year-old baby when I'm in New Jersey, bro? I get on the plane. Remember, we rushed to the airport. I sent you to the airport first to help me to get through the gate because I was running late. I'm not making this shit up, Arch.
No.
She lied on me, bro. I left the set early. They tried to sue me for $400,000 because I left the movie set 3 hours early before I was supposed to wrap. And I was on a mission to save my marriage and save my family. I never cheated on this woman. I've never kissed another woman in 5 years. The only woman I kissed in 5 years was Naomi Harris on her forehead in the movie Black and Blue. There is no baby on the way. There is no side chick. There's no abortion. There's none of the shit that can cause somebody to say, fuck that, I'm out. So you got an agenda. You're going to get pregnant, have a whole baby, push a whole baby out, an innocent child that never asked to be here. And all you want to do is milk another celebrity for money. What about the baby? You know, you could have figured out a way to fuck over me by yourself. We didn't have to drag no children into this. I already grew up in a single home, bro. I know how fucking empty it feels to grow up in a house and not be in the presence of your mother and your father. Now, shout out to all the single women out here. Shout out to all the single mothers out here. Man, listen, Mother's Day will always be a more popular holiday than Father's Day, but I have to say on behalf of every black father and grandfather, I don't care if you're the natural father, the stepfather, there is no such thing as you making that boy or that girl, twins, children, or a child without at some point that man and that woman getting together to co and procreate. There's a lot of out here. That's not me. There's a lot of men out here who will say, I'm sending you money. Shut the fuck up. I'm doing my part. That's not me. I'm a father. You know why I'm a father? Because I didn't have a father. As a matter of fact, my mother Valentine's Day this year. Of all days, my mother died on Valentine's Day. Then my father just died. Reggie Andrews. My real father name is Tyrone Gibson. He's somewhere out there in St. Louis. God bless him. He's still alive. My father that raised me, that taught me everything I know about being a man. Real hood from South Central LA. Respect, integrity, honor. Don't be out here stealing, robbing, fucking over nobody. We ain't got to stab nobody in the back to get it. I've worked my ass off to have everything that I have just to have a child with somebody who's gonna throw dirt on my name, take my innocent baby away from me, and then accuse me of kicking her out, chucking her and the baby out, changing all the locks on the house. I'm gonna tell you why I changed the locks on the house. Because you took everything out of the house while I was out of town. Technically, I was robbed. It was a home invasion, even though we lived together. You ran up in the house, stole all this shit out the house while I was out of town. I came back home. I'm like, I don't know if you took jewelry, watches. I don't know what you took that actually belongs to you versus what belongs to me, because I wasn't even in town. Then you took my daughter. So yeah, you know what, man, nigga, if I was in a mansion, you know what I mean, you in Atlanta, nigga, you know how many women out there just go to church, go to a lounge, go to a club, you be all right. I got married to do it for the rest of my life. You know how many women out here have been married for 20, 30 years that been through some real shit? She left me, bro, because I 2 music videos in a row. Why am I talking about this shit? Because it's all in the court documents. Anybody in the press, media, journalism, look it up, man. Everything that I'm talking about is in the court documents. This woman accused me of kicking her and my 1-year-old daughter out of the house, changing the locks, cutting off the credit cards. This is not fucking true.
Thanks for tuning in to 9 Mag TV.